Hello, this is Ian and Silas with DC Digital, and today we are going to be showcasing our DC-60C Parking-PKG and DC-25C Parking Garage Space Counter. So what the customer aims to accomplish by utilizing this product is to display the number of available parking spaces, and how it will work is the client powers both units individually, then sets the maximum number of lots via the DC-25C, which will act as the master, then uses a device of their own to increment or decrement the count, which will be displaying on both the master DC-25C and the secondary DC-60C, which will be outside. So I have Silas here with me. He's going to explain the functions of this whole unit and how it is meant to work as a whole, and I'll take over afterwards and briefly explain the hardware aspect of this model.
So here we have the system. On the master here, the DC-25, you've got the 4 buttons on top. And on the secondary, you've got the terminal contacts, which you can have a decrement button, which we've hooked up here, and an increment button, which we have not hooked up. So we'll start by how to set the maximum number of cars. So first you press the rightmost button called Set Mode. It will start to flash on your screen like this. Now is your opportunity to go through each digit and set them individually. When you get through all 4, it will save the new max count and remember it for when you power it off and turn it back on. As you can see, I haven't changed it right now just for this exercise. The other 2 buttons it has is the count increment and count decrement here and here. When you press decrement, it will decrement the display. When you press increment, it will increment both displays. Note that you can't increment past the max count, and you can't decrement past. The secondary is also able to decrement. This is so that the count can be controlled from any location where the display is available. Only the master is able to set the max.
And the terminal block also houses the increment function as well. They can have both the increment and decrement device that allows the user to add or subtract a count to the unit as well. So quickly going over the hardware aspect of both of these models, as you can see, our DC-25 is an IP60 black powder coated enclosure, whereas our DC-60C is an IP66 rated weatherproof enclosure. The display size for the DC-25 is 2.3 inches, and the digits are viewable up to 120 feet, whereas the DC-60 is 6-inch LED, and they are viewable up to 300 feet. The number of digits that each unit has is 4 digits that can count down from a total of 9,999 and display the word full. For the power type, the DC-25C is a 3-prong power cord with 9 feet of cabling. For the DC-60C, it is a 12 VDC pigtail junction box, which can be located on the right side of the enclosure. For mounting, we have our C-channel mounting for the DC-60, and for the DC-25, we have our teardrop knockout drops on the back of the enclosure. And lastly, for accessories, we have the push buttons on the DC-25C for incrementing and decrementing the count, as well as setting the max count for the counter to display. We also have a terminal junction box that accepts dry contacts for the DC-60, and this is for customers who wish to provide their own input devices for incrementing and decrementing the count. So again, this is Ian and Silas with DC Digital, demonstrating our DC-60C Parking-PKG and DC-25C Parking Garage Space Counter. Thanks for watching.